Good afternoon, Springbrook High School students. My name is Mr. Orridge, and I'm the resource counselor here at Springbrook. Before we discuss some of the programs and some of the supports we have in place this school year, I want to talk about some of the changes in our department. We have three new counselors added to our team that we're extremely excited about. To identify your counselor for the upcoming school year, the easiest way is to pull up your schedule in Synergy. And once you pull up your schedule, you will see your counselor name either listed on the top or within your courses. We will also review some of the updated caseloads in a few minutes, but please make sure you contact your counselor if you have any questions or concerns as it relates to your academic, social, emotional, and college career needs. All right, so if your last name ends with A to CAR, you have Ms. Shin. We have Ms. Mackle, who's brand new coming in from Clarksburg High School, and she has CAS to GAS. Mr. O, or Mr. Olacheski, GAW to LAT. Ms. Pramawat, LAW, the NGU. Ms. Greger, who's actually on this Zoom call right now, who has NIA to SANC. And we have new Ms. Torres, who's brand new from Gaithersburg High School, and she has the METS ESOL 1 and ESOL 2, as well as SAND, the TRU. Ms. Tannenbaum, TSA to the end of the alphabet, ZUN. And then we have Ms. Molina, who supports the entire ESOL population. We're super excited about our new additions to the department, and they're extremely excited about meeting you and making sure you have a smooth transition throughout this virtual space. So before we talk a little bit about what we plan to do this particular school year, some of the things that we definitely stand true on as a department is that we believe that each student has the power to write their own story, create their own narrative or dreams, and live out their own narrative, dreams. All students can learn and succeed with the appropriate supports, and we're here to support you throughout this process. Council will foster grit and resilience in all of our students. We will continue to push you and make sure you strive for excellence. All students should have the opportunity to develop their skills for self-care, balance, and wellness, especially in this virtual space. Balance is critical. Our school environment is strongest when students, staff, community members stand for equity, exhibit kindness, act with civility, and live with compassion. This is our mission for our department, and we are celebrating all students and making sure you guys strive for excellence this school year. So first things first, how can you contact your counselor? There are three main ways you can contact a counselor. First, you want to identify who's your counselor, but the main way is by email. If you see a counselor email, we have a 24 to 48 hours turnaround in our responses. So you want to make sure you reach out to your counselor if you have any questions that relates to academics, social, emotional, or college career readiness. We have Zoom sessions that happen on the daily. So if you look on our website, we have some drop-in Zoom sessions that you guys can click on the link and counselor will be available to assist you. And also within the next 2 weeks on our website, you'll be able to make an appointment with the counselor. So please stay connected with your counselor, make sure they know who you are. And if you guys have any questions or concerns as it relates to your academic success here at Springbrook High School, we encourage you to reach out to your school counselor. And before we kind of go a little further into what we need you to do today, Ms. Greger will tell you a little bit about, what do we do here at Springbrook High School as high school counselors?
So at Springbrook High School, we have a number of different roles that we play, the counselors with the students. We do a good bit of individual or group counseling. We may get involved in mediations. Say if you're having a conflict with another student or a teacher, we may work with you on ways to effectively resolve those conflicts. Crisis management, sometimes something comes up that, that really impacts students in a very major way. So we help with crisis management. Community resource referrals. We may help connect students with various assistants within the community. Collaborating with teachers and other staff members. We may work with them to help students improve in classes, among other things. Consultation and coordination with parents and families. Process and writing recommendation letters for all of our seniors. Your counselor will be involved in writing a letter of recommendation and pulling together a lot of information about students to recommend them well to colleges. Classroom lessons. You'll see your counselor in the classroom. You'll see us via Zoom while we're out of school. Lessons on such topics as suicide prevention, mental health awareness, college career readiness using the Naviance software, and personal body safety. And finally, college and career readiness. We'll be involved in advising students throughout the college application process and to kind of bring their career interests into focus.
Awesome. And also to piggyback off that, Ms. Gregor, we have a College Career Center with Ms. Tammy Patterson, who's extremely instrumental in helping students, not just seniors, but 9th, 10th, 11th, and grade, obviously seniors, grade 12, just to make sure if you have a particular post-secondary plan that she matches up certain supports that will help you get to that particular goal. All right, so Wednesday is going to be a big day for the counseling department. Wednesdays usually got the mental health day during this particular COVID process, but we plan on doing some unique things this particular school year. Now, later in this presentation, we're going to ask you to complete a needs assessment. Now, the purpose of that needs assessment is twofold. We want to run a few groups with students that deals with time management, some strategies for success. We want to run a male mentoring group, some engagement groups, but we want to run some other groups as well. But we need to know what kind of groups will be beneficial for you. So needs assessment will answer a lot of those questions. We want to look at the data and we want to try to run some groups that's based off the needs of our students. So Wednesday will be a major day. So some of the resources we mentioned earlier was about these individual group counseling sessions. We talked about going into the classroom. We have several lessons going on throughout the course of this virtual space. But it's going to be very important that we hear your voice because we want to make sure we find supports that connects with all of our students here at Springbrook. So one of the new initiatives that we have at Springbrook this year that we're super excited about is a program called Our Minds Matter, OMM. It is a student-led group that promotes mental health awareness as well as suicide prevention. That group will be ran by one of our brand new counselors at Springbrook High School, Ms. Mackle. So when you hear about Our Minds Matter, and if you want to, that's not necessarily to do something that supports yourself, but something that's going to have a major impact on our entire school body, please sign up for this program, especially if you're trying to find a club or group that you want to connect with. This group will be the right group for you. So you hear about Our Minds Matter is about mental health awareness.
So we have an updated counseling website with lots of resources available. Of course, your counselor is available to help you with many topics, but this updated website has a lot of different resources that you can access. We will, as Mr. Ulrich mentioned, we'll be having a way to sign up for virtual appointments with your counselor. There will be links to various kinds of mental health supports that are available. Community resources, how to access what's available to you and your family within the community. And parent resources as well. And then new is the Instructional Activities Center, which will be a link that you can get assistance with your various content academic subjects. And I guess navigate through there to get help with any of your subjects.
Thank you. Also, if you guys be kind enough to follow us on Twitter, SBHS Counseling is our tag. We'll be putting different informations out throughout the course of this year. And the website is extremely important because we will have different colleges that are coming to visit Springbrook High School. So if you want to sign up for that, you're welcome to sign up for that. You'll do that through Naviance. You will also hear about different college fairs and different events that's going on throughout the course of the year. So please, please, please make sure you bookmark our Springbook website because it's critical. It gives great information and you can stay updated with any things that's going on within the Springbrook School. So today's task, and your teachers will have this link for you all. We have two big tasks that we need you guys to work on today. So, one of the biggest concerns we received last year was how do I stay engaged? How do I get organized? In this virtual space. So I'm going to kind of show you guys a quick little 7-minute video, some great strategies and some techniques that we want you guys to kind of view as a class today, and you guys can have your own discussions. So, the first link is how to stay organized for distance learning, and your advised teacher right now will share the link, or you guys could copy this link, and it will be probably in the chat somewhere. But the second thing, which is critically important, is the needs assessment. We want to hear your voice. We want to hear from you all. How can we better serve you as students here at Springbrook High School? We have so many great programs, and we want to make sure it connects with all of our students. So today, please work on the needs assessment. It'll probably take you less than 5 minutes. Keep in mind, there's no wrong answer. Completing a needs assessment, no right or wrong answers. Your information will stay confidential. But we want to make sure we provide programs that's going to support your efforts this year. We thank you so very much for your time. And again, if you need to reach out to a counselor, we did not just sit here to change schedules all year, although right now, the first 2 weeks is always interesting with changing of schedules, but we're here to support you all to make sure you have a very productive and successful school year. We wish you all the best of luck. And if I could be of any assistance, my name is Mr. Arich. I'm the head of counseling, but please reach out to your counselor and make that connection and have an amazing, productive school year. Have a good night. Good day.